Hello everyone, this is Drew with Drew Drives at Grubbs Family of Dealerships, and today let's go for a drive in this 2014 Cadillac SRX. This vehicle has 308 horsepower, 265 pound-feet of torque, and a 3.6 liter V6. So seats feel pretty comfortable in this car. This is the old Cadillac logo. You have the crest with like this thing around it. So yeah, that's how you can tell it's like a like a 10-year-old Cadillac right there. And this is something that most people don't know about. You put your finger on that and you can have a little hiding spot. You can put your phone in there or whatever, something that you'd want to hide, because most people would not know about that. And you have some extra storage down there. This is the Cadillac Q system. Looks like there's no backup camera on this. You have the Bose sound system in here. This one has a black exterior. The SRX looked like this for a good amount of time. And you have like some nets behind the driver's and passenger seats. It says 3.6 over there to tell you the size of the engine. And here's the cargo space. You also have a pass-through over there if you want to put some bigger items. You have dual outlet exhaust, which looks pretty cool. Steering feels nice and heavy. I like that steering wheel, that's for sure. So yeah, Cadillac changed the logo, I think in 2018 or something. But yeah, now like the Cadillac crest is not this small. It's like this part's gone, and like the crest is longer and wider. But the colors and all are the same. Engine sounds pretty good. Yeah, the 308 horsepower is actually a pretty good number for because this is not like a 3-row SUV or anything. It's just a 2-row. It's just like a big crossover, so it's pretty nice. That's a cool looking Range Rover right there in front of us. Yeah, the engine sounds pretty good, but the transmission definitely, could be quicker. Oh, so it has a sport mode. If you move it over to the manual mode, it says sport mode in the gauge cluster. And you can shift gears yourself if you wanted to. Manual mode. But yeah, it's this car drives pretty nice, and yeah, the seats definitely feel really comfortable. Definitely Cadillac. This is definitely like the seats you would associate a Cadillac with. They're very plush. Definitely feel luxurious, these seats. It's pretty good. This is the first time I've ever driven an SRX. Never even been in one before. Visibility is pretty good. Hey, this one's a base model. You can get front wheel drive or all wheel drive. So since this one's the base, I'm assuming it is not. Yeah, this one's front wheel drive. And I'm pretty sure you can get like a sunroof and like some more features in like the next higher trim levels. But to be honest, for a base model, this is pretty nice. Like, you probably, from the outside, you probably wouldn't be able to tell it's a base. Even the interior, I mean, I can't find any options for like heated seats or anything and buttons for it in here, so I guess you'd get the heated seats with the higher trim. But yeah, this car's pretty nice. This one has 86,000 miles. It's in good shape. It was well. This one was pretty well taken care of for having that mileage. If you're, you know, Cadillacs are very popular in like this price point, you know, like the high 10, like, you know, $10,000, $20,000 price point, maybe even less. A lot of people really like these Cadillacs in that price point. So this could be a, you know, you could get a car like this and just drive around in it every day. It's pretty good, especially if you like Cadillac. I like the steering, as I said. Once you get on the road, get out on the road and stuff, the steering isn't as heavy as it was in the parking lot a few minutes ago. When you're, like, you know, turning back and forth to get out of a spot or something like that. But it is nicely weighted. It doesn't feel vague like a lot of SUVs do. I don't like when vehicles have like vague steering. It, you know, you feel like you have more control of the vehicle when you have better steering and such. So that's, it does do that well. And overall, I mean, it's a pretty good engine. It sounds good. The car is comfortable, seats are comfortable, ride quality is pretty good, visibility is decent too. Yeah, you can see the acceleration is pretty good. But yeah, so here's like the rear seats right here. Nice leather. And here's the center console storage. It's a pretty deep storage pocket. You can also put your phone in there and any small items that you might have. You have an eco mode right here as well. And you can also put a CD in there if you'd like. And then in the gauge cluster, you can, you know, scroll through your menus up and down right there. Check your phone connection, the speed. That's cool how it shows the speed in the gauge cluster, like on a screen. Because yeah, it's a pretty. The gauge cluster looks, you know, very. It looks like a GM gauge cluster you find like a Chevrolet or something like that. But at least that screen will definitely help you out in looking at your speed and all that good stuff. It looks a little bit better with the screen for sure. But overall, it's a nice Cadillac right here. Thank you for watching another video of Droove Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and be sure to check out the link to Grubbs Family Dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for a wide assortment of pre-owned vehicles like this Cadillac SRX.